We got the Lions versus the Eagles on Sunday Night Football on NBC. Yeah, the Eagles are favored by Vegas by 2.5. And Philadelphia, they haven't looked like the same dominant team this year as what they were last year. Now, they still are very good. They're as talented as any other team in the NFL, but their offense is more so methodical. We're going to grind you out. They're 20th in the league and yards per play at 5.3. Saquon Barkley is under 4 yards per carry. Jalen Hurts has been playing some really good football, and I wouldn't necessarily look at you crazy if you're an Eagles fan and you say that Jalen Hurts deserves to be in the MVP discussion, because when you have a 16-1 touchdown interception ratio, hell, nobody can really knock you for playing that level of efficient or have that level of efficiency. And Jalen Hurts has been as good as he's ever been so far this season, considering that the Eagles offensive coordinator, Kevin Patullo, has been under fire, it seems like every single week. People are calling for his job. You got the whole drama with A.J. Brown. Jalen Hurts has handled everything pretty well. And you're going up against a Lions team that they're looking the proud. And this is a game that's going to have huge implications as far as who ends up getting the 1 seed in the NFC. And the Lions have been the more explosive of the two teams this season. They're 4th in the league in yards per play at 6.1. You got Jahmyr Gibbs, who's been snapping. J-Mo, who can go off at any time. And you got Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's been one of the more productive receivers in the league. The Eagles secondary, how are they going to be able to hold up? Because their pass rush has improved with the addition of Jalen Phillips. But the Lions still do have one of the best offensive lines in the NFL. You got Jaire Alexander, who's contemplating retirement, so that's a huge letdown that you're not going to have him on the field, because cornerback 2 is still a problem for Philadelphia. And if you are the Detroit Lions, it's no question that you're going to attack that weakness. You're going to attack whoever they have on the opposite side of Quinyon Mitchell. And just overall, the Eagles not being able to get consistent pressure, just rushing for, could end up being the edge that wins the Detroit Lions this game. And Detroit defensively has been really good this year. Their defense has been miles better than what it was last season. They're 12th in pass yards per game. Aiden Hutchinson is a huge reason for that. He's been humming off the edge like a buzzsaw. They also are really good at forcing takeaways, top 10 in the league in that department, and they have a top 10 run defense. So everything that Philadelphia does well offensively, Detroit has a great counterpunch on defense for their strengths. And I'm going to take the Detroit Lions to win this game 30-26. This game to me is going to come down to who's better on 4th down and who can score more efficiently in the red zone. Both of these teams are top 5 offensively in those departments. I take Detroit to win that matchup 9 times out of 10, because just with the Philadelphia Eagles, unless they have the tush push going, anything other than that, I don't see them really having that much success on 4th down unless they're in 4th and 1, 4th and inches. Detroit, we know that big balls, Dan Campbell, he's going to go for it no matter what. Anything within 4th and 5, near the 50, around that range, he's going for it. He's leaving the offense out there. He also has took over the play calling, which is a little bit shocking because I don't really think the play calling was that bad, but hell, Dan Campbell feels like the offense can be better. Dan Campbell knows better than any of us. And I just think that with the holes that the Eagles have in the secondary and their inability to get consistent pressure rushing for, that's going to be a huge advantage for Detroit to take advantage of. And I got them winning this game 30-26, and I got them covering plus 2.5.